Okay. Hello, I'm your poorly aging, sarcastic PC Witty gamer, and we are in Madden NFL 26,000. And suddenly it wants us to read messages. DC Brendan Washington, scouting report, Dub Bears. Let's make sure Deron Bland is ready for battle against DJ Moore this week. I don't know who any of those people are. It could mean the difference between winning and losing. Yeah, sure. Hey, coach, we might have an opportunity to improve our HB since Taye Spears from the Oilers is on the trade block. He could be better than Deuce Vaughn. Yeah, we're not doing that. And I'll tell you why we're not doing that, since you asked. We're not doing that because I think we can get through the year, maybe even win the Super Duper Bowl. And I just edited the draft class. And I edited it to include all the best Cowboys of all time. I actually went to official lists of the top 60 Cowboys of all time, and then I also put in the ones I liked the best. Like there was a backup quarterback for a while named Reggie Collier. I put him in. And so my idea is any superstars that like want to negotiate. I mean, any non-superstars.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to keep them around next season and beyond.
See, like Micah Parsons, I've obviously got to keep.
You can also make your own custom offer instead by editing contract details.
We're offering him. Oh, we don't have the salary cap room to offer that. Of course we don't. Well, I hope we don't lose Micah Parsons, but Deron Bland, I don't know who that is, and George Pickens is a wide receiver. I think we just got him. And Javonte Williams is our running back. He doesn't have much re-signing interest, though, as you can see. And we're going to replace him. So what I did was I made historic Cowboys, but I put them at the bottom of the draft class so that I can actually get them. Which means they're not going to be as skilled when I first get them, but that'll give me the opportunity to, build them up, to develop them. Most of these people, I don't know who they are. TJ Bass, I know who he is. And Will Greer, I'd kind of like to keep, but next year, Don Meredith is going to be available. Roger Staubach's going to be available. Frank Gifford's going to be available. Tony Romo's going to be available. Troy Aikman's going to be available. Danny White's going to be available. So I don't know that we're going to be too worried about it. And of course, these people who fall off the roster aren't costing me anything as far as a salary cap penalty. So it's a bonus. Okay, so we're rated at 83 overall, and so are the Bears. Now, last time I played in AT&T Stadium, after halftime, they put the Miami logos on my field, and I wasn't even playing Miami. I think they got that from halftime. You know, they were showing some highlights from a game in Miami, and I think they forgot to reset the field after those highlights. And so I had the wrong logos and the wrong end zones for the second half of the last game.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll.
Oh, I think I saw the Grateful Dead there once. Yeah, Soldier Field.
Boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much
did you see the guys without the heads?
Tradition, getting set to do battle here.
There's fans there without
the
heads.
Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
I'm sure they'll fix it.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His defense made a statement their last time out, pitching a shutout in last week's win. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. And his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season.
I don't think anybody scored against us this season.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Smash him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL.
Everybody is led out by their signal caller.
2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now, what I don't know is whether I'll be able to compete next year with all my new players with all their bad ratings. But hopefully I can. If not, we'll just build them up. Well, not on that play we weren't.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team.
At least those guys have heads.
But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
I know, I'm not happy they got that one, but the defense seems to get better
They'll run for the first time
the longer the game goes.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
The best in the league.
Angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
We are by far the best in the league.
Now they come up
Nobody's scored
2nd and 12.
even a point against us. We get like 20 sacks.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Donovan Ezaraku in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
3rd and 16.
Williams.
3rd and 16.
That's complete right side to Kamal.
Nice pursuit.
Yardage on the play back at the 37-yard.
Who are you, number 28?
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Here comes the Bears.
The Bears
now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
So I want you to notice that big old C in the middle of the field. This is obviously the Bears field. Because it may not be after halftime.
See what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. see what week 3 has in store. And he's able to skip away from that first
Jadon's blue.
Pick up a fine.
Oh yeah, that's because our main guy is on.
Very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong receiver, but at least he caught it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, last week the Dallas Cowboys logo and the end zone decorations left, and they brought in
handoff, blue running right.
The Dolphin.
They'll take it past the 40
pretty funny.
31, second down.
You can see it in the videos.
It's 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their
Pretty
execution,
well.
their discipline, their resilience.
We destroyed them.
On display in that victory.
We embarrassed them.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tolbert. Still going inside the 20. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah! There we go!
I usually move the Bears. Let's just say I take liberties with the lead.
Back to the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, there we go. I take point.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him.
That's okay. I've got 4 downs to do these things, so you don't have to keep telling me this
now
stuff.
It's 3rd down.
It's not wasted. Nothing I do is wasted. Sure.
Yeah, there we go. I take point.
Okay, follow your blocking. Just walk it right in. Embarrass these commentators. Any questions?
Cowboys. Dak Prescott, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I wasn't worried.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Yeah, we're not good at kicking.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it.
No, we're not.
Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
I'm okay with kickoffs, but that's the only kicking I'm any good
for 2
at.
and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dallas defense, here they come now onto the field.
I don't know why they're averaging it at the beginning of the game because it doesn't tell you anything.
That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing.
Did you see the guy without the head, and then he got his
two
head
empty
back?
possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Nothing works against the
Take it on
Cowboys.
the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 20.
They begin with a carry for Blue. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to 42. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It's like voting. You should do it early and often.
Here's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Fergie.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Get your ponytail out of the way.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. We're down to the 41. You look at this Bears defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going.
Yeah, well, that's
Signs
going away
point to
today.
me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to
No,
me.
all signs do not point towards that. We're the top everything good, that is.
He finds his man completely.
Ferguson.
That's Ferguson.
Yeah, I said it first.
Bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st down, Dallas.
Oh, the motion
Yeah, my bad.
comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Hi, how you doing? My
So
name's
that
Tick.
flag
This is
will
my
send
brother
back
Chen.
5
We're
yards.
twins.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
I blame my evil twin.
Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught.
Yeah, that penalty really hurt.
Taken to the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Oh. So our running back
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Try not to interrupt me. Our running back is on injured reserve. He got hurt during preseason. He's gone for the whole season.
Number one didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. One extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
They don't score at all. That's the point.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started.
It's about time.
But this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Nobody's gotten anything going against the Cowboys. I shouldn't brag about that. Somebody will probably get something going against the Cowboys.
It's Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
You're welcome.
Blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
I do like the fact that they
protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here.
That they have that bear there, and they have the Cowboy guy at the Cowboy games.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So giving 2 yards there on the completion. And it's going to be third down.
Mascot, that's the word for it. They added the mascots this year.
From the gun.
I think they had him in it before and they took it out.
Down here in the backfield.
A lot of what Madden does is take things out and then 4 or 5 years
14 for him on the year.
Later,
and that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here.
Yeah, I'm going to miss Micah Parsons if we can't.
I know he's not going to go for
if we can't make a deal since they said we don't have the salary cap room.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That should have been blocked.
It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Bloom trying the right side. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I knew a guy named Bloom once.
Burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
I guess I still sort of know him, but he doesn't come by very often. He's my mechanic, and I can't afford to get any cars fixed, so I don't see him as much.
Play action now, Prescott. He finds
Jason Ferguson again, the tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
so many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go, 40.
They go with blue between the tackles. And some determined running there as it
We
works
got-
its way down to the 12-yard line.
We got one new subscriber
Get 10
over
more
the past
there,
couple of
and I
days.
believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, they came into
That
this
girl's
game
at
saying it was
every
important.
game,
They set the tone
no
and
matter
showed
whether
that they
where
could
we
run the
play.
football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From down at the 12,
The
it's
one that
first
had
and
her
10.
hands on her head. Although sometimes she doesn't have a head. I mean, you know. They still have some issues in this game. But as you see, it does a very, very playable football game. Which should be the main crutch.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside
Easy for
the
you to say.
10-yard line. So
It
there
should
the
be what
defense
you want
denies the
a
rookie
football
of his
game
potential
for.
first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
So, the channel got a new subscriber in the last couple of days. So, I'm grateful for that.
Start of the second quarter.
I
and
think
it's
we've
the
got
Cowboys
53
in
now.
Possession, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
And some insane number, like
They are in need of 6
50,
yards here if they hope to move the chains.
videos or something like that.
Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Totally
Two
Tolbert.
first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys
Jalen
have
Tolbert.
moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
He must have changed his name during
So,
that
Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using
Well,
barrage right
for
there.
one-
I'm going to add
for one
another
team.
word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys
I do like being
up to
called
go for the
perfect.
2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
They'll try and run it with Blue. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal
I think he
line.
probably
Over
got
the
in,
mark
but it's
inside
just
the
not
one.
worth
He just
it.
couldn't keep churning those extra
It's
few
not
inches.
worth throwing
And
the
2-point attempt
the
is turned
penalty
aside.
flag, you know, for 2 points that I'm probably not going to need to win the game. Well, some of the other angles make it look like maybe I didn't get it. Standing in the quarterback position, it looked like I got in, but now I'm questioning it as well. So good thing I didn't
So
throw
after the
penalty.
touchdown,
I mean,
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
not the penalty flag, the review flag.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
We don't like, no gain. Actually, we do since we're the defense, but
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
there's no song about
The
that.
tight end rumbling with it. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
when you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs.
They should be committed.
Success just yet.
Here's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Swift. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
One of the reasons you don't hear more music is because YouTube has been complaining about music in the video game.
For the 4th time today.
Stuff I uploaded, and so
a good punt there, but a nice return.
I've had their AI take it out.
Will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It looked like my guy got injured.
Operating from the 34.
I hope not. I mean, the first string
To throw is Prescott.
H-back is gone.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Well, that's what I want. Guys embracing guys. That's what it's all about.
On the give, this is Blue. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Any lane.
Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field.
Jason Ferguson again.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
The Bears.
A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
I think we've had the hardest working tight ends in the business for a long time. I think back to people like was it Jason Witt or Jay Nova? It was somebody whose name started with a J.
2nd and 10.
I think Jason Witten was a tight end. I'll know next year because he's in the draft class again. Hi, how you doing?
Throwing, Prescott. Quick throw, knocked
When?
away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
We wanted to give the fans a little drama.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott.
Why wouldn't we go for it? CeeDee Lamb.
Zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Well, we needed points.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue.
We don't make
found a way to get it
field
into the end
goals
zone.
no matter
Give
who
them
our
big credit for that.
kickers are in these games. They redid the kicking game a few years ago, and it's never worked
so
for me
Dak will
since.
bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point.
They'll try to run it with Blue. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Okay.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Yeah, that's what the stadium announcer said as well.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So
no, because of a good defense.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The fans
the Bears on 3rd down.
look lethargic.
Not good. 0 for 4
Well, it's
far.
because some
This
of
is
them don't
3rd
have
and 10.
heads. We showed that at the beginning.
Throwing is Williams.
I mean, how excited people without a head?
It's time for the sack.
There's a big old gap right there between the shoulder blades.
And it's going to lead him to 4th down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Standing just about on his own goal line. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Well, we'd fire him, but his contract is costing us. I mean, you know, the penalties would be ridiculous. I think that's why we don't have any room in the salary cap. Was I think the computer, you know, when it cut back our squad to the 53-man squad, you know, during preseason, I think it didn't pay attention to whether we would be.
He's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
You know how bad we'd be hit on
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
How much it would hurt us on the cap penalty.
Here's a 2nd down and 4.
So I might not be able to rehire anybody, or re-sign anybody, I should say, this season. And if so, then it'll make next year even harder. In a way, I mean, it'll give us more money
Deep downfield for Lamb.
to deal with the guys we get in the draft. But
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
yeah, well, I thought doing it the slow way. You know, I thought I'd give the fans something different each time. Okay.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's what we do every time.
They'll
Almost
try to
every
throw
time.
for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I think the lead is 36 points, if I'm doing my math correctly. Or just looking at the scoreboard. Oh, C.D. Lamb. I forgot to say C.D. Lamb when he got the touchdown. I mean, he's got a family. I'm sure they want to.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
See his highlights.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space,
Oh, hey.
and try to make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
Will you guys stop trying to inspire the enemy?
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he drops it incomplete.
I don't want their quarterback to ever feel comfortable back there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams.
Oh,
Had his
good.
hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty
Boy,
symptomatic
good.
of how this game's been going.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Concocting?
Here
It
comes the
sounds
Bears
like
punter
witchcraft
now,
to me.
as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
They're not forced to kick. They could have gone for it and
That'll
failed.
be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Man, you should call it a whistle.
Cowboys first down as they're able to get the
Heavy on the foot.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, even fourth down is not a problem.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
Dude.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll try to run forward blue. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gets him to first before he's brought down. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Prescott to throw it. And this is caught inside the 5. Now they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They got 29 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Yeah, here we go. Like that line in. What do you think?
And he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
Any questions?
Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Yeah, you don't have to announce that every time. People know what we do.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now these guys shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives.
A little bit? They should be doubting a lot.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe just
No.
Middle of the field. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
So much for my shutout.
There on the catch and run. 66 yards. Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears.
You freak.
A great effort there. His first
Okay, no
touchdown
more
of the
Mr. Nice Guy.
campaign. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
I should be happy that it took what, almost 10 quarters for someone to score against me.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Look at those percentages. You can't even read them.
Set for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Have you met us?
To take a shot.
Prescott off play action. He's got this to Pickens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Learn
Line of
English.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now off play action, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker as the first half is
Where you going, dude? Come back onto the field.
Will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Where you going, man?
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
He's not used to the other team scoring, so
it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes.
He dropped that ball so fast. I didn't know that
in the end zone.
They were calling that a touchdown.
That's how they put them on notice.
So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the two-point conversion.
Well, we need the points. They got that touchdown.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle.
I told you, no more Mr. Nice Guy. They put the officials back on the field, but they look rather anemic. For years, they didn't have any officials on the field.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
When the kick's away, the hands do play.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Now, if they show us action on another field, the logo on this field will change
ahead. Let's get
from
you down
Chicago
to the Sunshine
to
State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime.
Because they don't always show the live action.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will.
Well,
Our
if you're in
journey around
Arizona,
the
you don't
NFL
want summer.
starts now with a good matchup in the AFC South.
Do you have a face, dude? Can you show us something? A black
And
screen.
this is
here we go.
C.J. Stroud.
The Brooklyn Black Knights.
He's going to do it himself.
You like
takes
that
it into
team?
the end zone. 11-yard touchdown. The Texans get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. From there, let's move on to another compelling early season matchup.
And look at that, the Dublin Shamrocks and the Houston Oilers. This is a great league I created. Could you show us the action, please? Hello? The Dublin Shamrocks.
And this is Tyjae Spears. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. The Oilers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Lastly, got one more to show you here.
Mexico City and Carolina. Oh, Mexico City is... Oh, I think I played them in the preseason because I was thinking, how can they be undefeated? I played them, but it must have been in the preseason. Thanks for asking. The Desperados against the Panthers.
And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score.
What kind of abusive parent
Panthers
names
are
their
off
kid
to a
Chuba?
3-0 start as they get the victory.
That kid had to become a football player because, I mean, people must have been beating him up.
With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3.
So I bet they're going to have Carolina's field here in Chicago when we get back for the third quarter. It says, you notice it says Chicago all over there. So maybe it won't do what it did with the Miami Dolphins last time. But there's nobody. You notice there was nobody in the stands.
Competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters.
And then
as we send you back
everyone
out
magically
Brandon
showed
and
up.
Charles.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches.
I hope
These
Scotty
coaches,
gets
that's for sure.
a face
As we get
someday.
set for half number 2. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Thanks for all the
They'll give it
blocking,
past
you
the
idiots.
20 to about the 22. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He finds his
Jason
man.
Ferguson
It's
again.
Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big
Busiest,
pickup of 38.
the biggest tight end in the league.
No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Maybe they're not an NFL defense. Have you ever thought of that? Can't believe they screwed up my perfect season by scoring a touchdown. How dare they?
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 7.
Now Prescott.
At the 20-yard line.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson
The
again.
Cowboys are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And the goal at the 4-yard line.
Spread a little love around.
We'll get about halfway there
Share
as
it
he takes
with
this
the
from the 4
ones
down
down.
to the 2. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear
He's
on the field.
faking.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I said 20.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Why are you putting me down for playing decent football? Poor Salt Woo. Find me in the direction of Albuquerque.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
I thought you guys had fallen asleep.
Prescott, they're going to throw for him. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it.
Oh, we needed to go for
This
two.
lead out even further.
You want to complain about us going for two? Talk to them about that 7 they went for. Oh, they're playing limbo without a pole. That's funny. Every limbo boy and girl all around the limbo world. And I don't know if they're pantomiming having the pole or whether the pole was supposed to be in the game.
Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure.
Why are you talking to Scotty?
We've been back
from halftime for a couple minutes now. Wake up and watch the game, okay?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Try not to take your crack pipe into the
Cowboys getting set to go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Williams.
Oh, give me a break.
Back deep over the middle.
Okay, I'll allow it.
And some room to work. Across midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
I think he heard that I was planning on cutting him from the roster.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Those percentages are
They
wrong.
get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after him because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
They're saying our third down efficiency is 0.000467 or something. That's ridiculous.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Yeah, we're upset at that defense.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here.
There's that lady with the hands on her head to the game.
Wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's
There's
first
not
and
enough.
10.
Guys, pay attention to the game. There's not enough room on the field right now for me to take a deep shot. I think you took a deep shot of heroin, and that's why you're reporting the way you are.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
How many seconds has it been since the last time we scored?
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
We're not worried.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
What else is new?
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys use the short field to get in for 6. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest.
Yeah, they have the same bug in there. So we broke this record twice already this season.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys
and of course
up to
it's
go
only
for the
the 3rd
2-point
game.
try.
But they don't know that we've broken it. In other words,
and unable to connect, they don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well,
no, we just like
you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
rushing average today, -2 yards.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So
now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
I'll tell you in a few minutes when these loudmouths shut up.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this 3rd quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
They can't hear you over all the boos.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
So the bug I was trying to talk to you about when those guys kept so rudely interrupting me is that when you break a record, it doesn't store the record.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
So they were talking about a record that has existed, you know, since like 1990 something, they were saying. But it's a record I broke the first week of the season and the second week of the season. So it's not remembering that well, there's Ferguson again.
It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
They're not storing the fact that I'm breaking these records, so that's kind of a huge bug.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On the carry, this is Blue. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
1,000.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 32 yards. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And that touchdown is going to put him in a class all by himself. His 6th receiving touchdown in this one. The most by one player in one game in the history of the National Football League.
No, we broke that record last week and the week before.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Do or do not. There is no try.
They'll try and run it with Blue.
Quit saying try.
Just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two.
Why
very
are you
different
thanking
halftime
him
speeches
10
by
minutes
these head
into the
coaches,
quarter?
That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Brandon Aubrey to
We've
kick
been
off.
playing half
So
number
after the
2 for
touchdown,
10 minutes,
Aubrey
you
now to
coke
kick this one
fiend.
away.
Pay attention, dude.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
It's your job to pay attention.
The Bears offense now getting ready
watch the
to
game.
take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but
I
what
want
would be
them
even worse
stopped
now
soundly
is letting it happen again right
during a
here.
series.
They've got to get going.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Sometimes I just
Looking to
cut
throw is
people
Williams.
from the roster
Open
because I
man
can't
is
pronounce their
Duvernay.
names.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
Maybe you should get to know his name since he's getting so much work.
It's
And
a
not
return
just
of
call him
5
the Bears
following a punt
punter.
of 42 yards.
The man probably
This
has a
offense
name.
making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
It's a loss of a yard.
Prescott, why did you set up at the wrong place?
Finding Tolbert here
Tolbert.
in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, maybe if you had been in position, all right. Tolbert.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
On first down, it's Blue. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much
Okay,
today.
no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots.
And this one's incomplete.
It sure
Their
is.
partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, quit criticizing
On
me.
3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to hit his target Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brockman's mark of 554 passing yards in one game, set more than 70 years ago, way back in 1951. Now, he's had help from his offensive line and his receivers, but this has been an incredible individual performance.
He also broke it the first week of the season and the second week of the season. The only reason he didn't break it in preseason is because they took him out of the game like they usually do. Oh no, this is going to be a penalty. No. Oh, I just got it up.
Jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It's a loss of 1.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throw it. Prescott.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong receiver, but at least he got in there.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Get some new material,
They'll
dude.
try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They try
Because
for the
that ref
2-point
was
conversion
standing
there,
in the
but
way.
unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Looking to put a drive together. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Oh, my audio.
To throw, it's Williams. Gonna get that complete to his tight end Connect.
I hope yours is okay.
Loss of a yard, so
Here
it's
in the
back to
video.
3rd and 10.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. To throw, Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And got his man.
Oh,
Complete.
no.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Come on. Knock him down.
And the second wave of
Strip
tackles
that
is going
ball.
to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Interception, fumble. Let's do
To
this,
the air,
people.
Williams.
Let's
And
pretend
he's
we're
gonna be taken
professional.
down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Osa Odighizuwa has now
Easy for you
recorded
to say.
10 sacks on the season. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a
Why'd you sell my
so
field?
far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very
See, it said
one-sided
Soldier
affair.
Field.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted.
That was something big, just
Chance with
not
that one.
big for their team. Well, it was a big mistake for their team.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
The Cowboys take
The
over
visitors'
1st and
offense
10
and their quarterback ready to go once
24-yard
more.
line.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
I haven't called one of these before.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 He's got a man, complete! And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down.
I thought you might like that. Do you hear that guy in the stand saying, "You're terrible, awful"? Come on. That's funny. I think some of that is new this year. I don't remember it from previous years. The fans being so nasty. You're making us look bad.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Bad idea.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
You think?
That is caught.
CD Lamb.
The Cowboys first down as they're able to get
Oh.
the third down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people
Oh,
think about fantasy
bite me
points
in the
and getting
direction
their
of
numbers. That's all they
Albuquerque.
care about right now.
It's not that we're not good sports. It's their job to keep us from scoring. If they can't keep us from scoring, blame them, don't blame us.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's
I want
2nd
this
and 2
commentary
now from
team
the 3.
fired. They're biased.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, well, my offensive
Trying
line
to keep the
broke
drive
down.
going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Oh, we'll keep the drive going.
Play action now. Prescott. And he's
Or
got
maybe
it
we won't.
down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's
Hike the ball, idiot.
Down, Prescott. Touchdown.
Jason
Jeff
Ferguson.
Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
I think we'll
coaches
get
come
it.
into a game preaching total team effort, CD. I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL,
Then why are you
end up with
complaining about
matchups
it?
like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Get some new material.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more.
I wonder how many yards our backup running back has. 200 or so? Okay.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
I don't think the Bears were ever ready.
It might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Looking to put a drive together.
I don't think anybody's ever scored over 70 points
They'll send the big tight end
in
in
12
motion right.
minutes of NFL football.
Throwing is Williams.
You're welcome. We sacked him 8 times today.
Picks up his second.
I always say not in the hospital.
Part of my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The offense on third down, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Williams.
Get him. Smash him.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens.
Touchdown
of the game and 5th on the
I
year.
almost picked him for being excluded from the roster.
They lead it big here in the 4th. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
That was
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as
I
well.
don't think anybody's afraid of DJ Moore.
We've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people.
He's not having a big game. He's getting his skull bashed in. It's literally 94
downfield led to him taking off, picking up the
7.
first down on a 13-yard run.
When you get beat 94-7, you don't go home and brag about the big day you're having.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
That's another guy whose name
he's
I
lost
can't
a fumble.
pronounce.
This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Yeah, I think I've heard that before. We need the points.
Trying to run it with Blue. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Hey, if they're going to score a touchdown, we need to beat them by 100 points. I told you, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he returns this to the 22. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
That's not unfortunate. I want to win. Don't be so biased.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Micah Parsons. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Ogodishu is who else?
Here's Williams from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bears first down.
You don't hear that very often today.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
Come on, pursue better.
40 despite powering through the tackle. 3rd and 3.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
from the gun. Here's Williams. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
692 passing yards.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I threw it to the wrong receiver
and
again.
This throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
The defender sees lots of radar blips. The defender sees lots of enemy ships. Every blip is a ship on a body snatching trip. And it's up to defender to save them. Defender, a great Atari game.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Okay, we got to get serious about scoring. We're not up by 100 points yet.
He's got a man wide open, complete. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead. And he is into the end zone.
We're up by 100 points, people.
Jaden Blue with his first career NFL touchdown.
And he's the backup.
And the Cowboys just continue to roll.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Now he's going to announce that we have chosen to go for 2.
Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Okay, we got to get serious about scoring now. We're only up by 103. These guys might come back in the next 4 minutes and 52 seconds. We could still lose this thing.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Yeah, we heard the other guy say that. You don't have to repeat him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury. And
it looks like the other players looking at the injury.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I didn't know the Bears had drives.
Last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Listen, if you guys score, I'm just going to have to score some more. So I stay 100 points ahead of
you. Micah Parsons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Williams.
With letting them catch him.
And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here comes the Bears punter now.
The Bears.
Come on to kick this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They're probably not winning.
And if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Prescott on play action. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
You're the one saying we could set some new world records.
Coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd
Now
down.
Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You think?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Looking to throw. Prescott. Rolling to his... And they are going to score.
I didn't even design that way, but I saw the defender come after me, so I thought I'll run away.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That
You
is
think
obviously excellent. 2-0
with
is
2
one
minutes
thing. 3-0,
to
you
go,
really have some momentum.
And now they're serving
with 2 minutes
notice
to go,
the rest
us
of the league
being
that they're
up
pretty darn good
by
football team.
over
Confident,
103 points,
aggressive,
you think
attacking at all times.
we're
This
gonna
looks
win?
like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess
guys are
what?
morons.
Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle.
Now we're up
2
by
more.
111. Do you still think the outcome of the game is up in the air?
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Why can't you just say nice things about us and our coaching and our players?
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he gets this up.
I think he hit him out of bounds.
There. From the 34
That
now.
probably
here's
should have
first
been a
and 10.
penalty.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the
Back to throw. Williams. Buying time to his left. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage and a play that initially looked like a short win for the defense.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at
You
the
want to
45.
call this? Oh. Never mind. Oh, come on.
Field, that's a Dunze. Get this one down.
I mean, I have them covered, so we'll still be 100 points ahead even if they get their touchdown. But no way. Thank you.
Sacked back at the 29. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
I was going to say we would have done better.
Brandon Gaudin, certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
We would have done better, but they had home field advantage. So let's look at some highlights. Boom! That was fun. Now that one wasn't as fun. I guess technically he wasn't out of bounds when he got hit, but sure looked like it. Oh, that was a highlight. Remember that? I mean, I could rotate it around if you like. That's kind of cool. Remember this where they came after him, so he just ran away from them? Not in focus. It's like the wrestling game. You lose control of the camera and hey, focus. Okay, I think we did enough with that. I do want to look and see a few things. So, my rating is 154.4. Got 846 yards. It was a down day. My completion percentage was 72. 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. An average of 15.3 yards every time I threw it. Now, Williams, their guy, he got a 62% completion. He got 260 yards, which is incredible given how good our defense is. Blue ran for 137 yards. Dak Prescott ran 4. I thought he had run for more yards than that. Blue, that is. Or Am I Blue? There should be a song called Am I Blue? So
This
I saw
player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only Superstar X Factors have zone abilities.
now I forget what I was going to say. So it's not nice to interrupt an old man. It would be much more of a struggle if these guys were gone next year. Well, let's look at the new messages. Oh, they're not new messages. They're the messages before the game. So we beat them by 111 points. We got to get better. And no, we're not playing another game in advance. And we're at level 9 now. I don't know what good that does us, but here we are, level 9. We unlocked passing paranoia. I think our defense did that. Anyway, it's going to be... Why would it rain inside our dome? I don't understand. It said they're forecasting rain. Doesn't our dome close? Anyway, so the next time we play... Oops. No, I don't want to quit yet. Don't make me look stupid. Just go to the... So, it should be... You know, I like Green Bay, so the next time we play, it'll be Green Bay. But for now, like and subscribe. This is your poorly aged, sarcastic, PC Witty gamer, and thank you for being here. You make it all worthwhile.